Hi guys, today we're going to be playing Clan Generator. This is actually my first video on this channel and I'm really excited. And I've decided that since it's October, we are going to be doing a more spooky Clan Gen, but not really. Not really gonna be that spooky or anything. I'm just going to be making, more of like a Halloween themed clan, which I thought would be fun in light of Halloween coming up soon. So we're gonna go ahead and name this clan Spookyclan, which is, kind of a silly name. And we're gonna go ahead and choose some cats. And right off the bat, I'm noticing that Rhymebird here actually looks a lot like cat in another clan I have. Yeah, I am not sure. I like Holly Street. Fierce, learner of lore, and a great speaker. That is interesting. Calm, impressive climber. Stormish, cold. Yeah, what I was gonna say is I am not sure I am in love with these cats. Actually, well, I don't know. What do you say? Reset. I want to have a connection to this clan before I settle on it. So we're gonna reset. Ooh. A lot of orange cats. Rhyme Kit. Okay, Rhyme again. Pebble Mallow. Berry Spots. Best Shriek. Privet Paw. Myrtle Paw. Myrtle is such a cute name. Oh my gosh. So is Velvet. Velvet Kit. Ooh. Jasmine Cinder. I like that name too. Ravine Lightning. Yeah, no. Nope. Oh my gosh. Why aren't these cats cute? They're cute. Ooh, is that a male tortie? Okay, last reset. Sandpomp. Storm Kit. Lynx Kit. Larkspur Ghost. Trusted Advisor. I like that as a deputy trait. Well, I know he's bloodthirsty, but bloodthirsty cats aren't always evil, I guess. Maybe they're just fighters. I don't know. Snip Crackle, I love that name. And I love that he's shameless too, he's proud of his name or whatever. Grackle Dapple, are you serious? Oh my god. Thoughtful, Prophecy Seeker. This would be a great medicine cat, and she is also super pretty. Gold Paw. Insecure and constantly climbing. We have a lot of elders here. This elder is also shameless, like Snip Crackle. I don't want too many of similar cats in this clan. We're not gonna do Icicle Stripe. I'm sorry, buddy. Rushbur. I like Rushbur. Charismatic, formidable fighter, talented swimmer. Those are good traits. Oh, I don't want two birds in the same clan. So one of these would have to be leader. Let's do Ravenstar. Let's just go with Ravenstar. I forgot about Larkspur Ghost. You will be our deputy. Did I not even look at these cats? I barely glanced at them. Well, okay, we are taking... Oh, I need a medicine cat first, actually. Bluegrass Obby. Grackle Dapple, I need you. I need you. And I will take Lynx Kit, because you are adorable. I can take two more cats. I will take... This is hard. Storm Kit. And Daisy Tooth. You know what? This clan is spooky. And they live in the ruins. These ruins give abandoned vibes. And we will start in fall. That is spooky. Ooh, clan symbol. Like everything. That seems. Oh, it's very soul. You will be nice. None of these are good. Maybe actually. Roar now. Nip, yes, check. Oh, shape, I'm not. That one, they will ask. Just guess those are. Stop. And another pumpkin, Martin. Maybe we should go with. These little lowies. Or a fluffy day. Ooh, let's do a spider. That's perfect. Okay. The clan's been created and saved, and I am also going to turn on dark mode. Perfect. I love that. Alrighty, so first things first, let's know the name. Medicine cats will be selected, yes. Okay. I think I'm gonna do Ask Something Yes, because sometimes the claim is overpopulated and then it's really hard to play. Yes. So, the way I'm gonna do this, I'm going to go through personalities, relations. Okay, Ravenstar, our childish leader, is closest with his advisor, his deputy, Larkspur Ghost. Good to see. Also likes his medicine cat, Bluegrass, who is 151 minutes old. That is very old. I really hope that maybe either Lynx Kit or Storm Kit wants to be a medicine cat. Daisy Tooth he's not fond of, maybe because Daisy Tooth is bloodthirsty. Maybe when they're on the journey to create the clan, maybe something happened, maybe Daisy Tooth's bloodthirsty habits were a little too intense for our childish little Ravenstar over here. Grackle Dapple. Oh, get along well. So he seems pretty close with Lynx Kit. Maybe they formed more of like a parent bond on the journey, because Lynx Kit's only 1 moon old. Let's keep looking. Oh wow, Larkspur Ghost is very close with Daisy Tooth and Grackle Dapple. There's a lot of comfort with Daisy Tooth and a lot of respect for Grackle Dapple. Not too close with Ravenstar or Bluegrass, which is ironic because Ravenstar is actually seems to be very close with Larkspur Ghost, but looks like the feelings aren't mutual. Larkspur Ghost doesn't have any bad feelings towards the kits, but not particularly close with them. You know, she's lonesome, so maybe they can be a little rambunctious, maybe. Well, now that I'm looking, they're both quiet, so maybe not. Maybe she just doesn't like kids, I don't know. Bluegrass is closest with, oh, you don't like Lynx Kit? What did Lynx Kit ever do? Okay, well, I don't know why you would dislike this 1 moon old baby, but I don't know, Bluegrass doesn't seem very close with any of these cats. I mean, I'm surprised she's not close with Grackle Dapple because they're actually only 10 moons apart in each. Seems like they would have at least, grown up together maybe? I don't know. She is very comfortable around Ravenstar, so that's good that the medicine cat is comfortable with the leader. Wow, Daisy Tooth seems very fond of Lynx Kit. And he's also very comfortable and respects Storm Kit. That's nice to see. Good with Bluegrass. That's good. Ravenstar he seems fond of. Well, Ravenstar does not like you, Daisy Tooth. Maybe Ravenstar's a sensitive cat, and that's okay. Maybe Ravenstar's just a little sensitive. Grackle Dapple is close with everyone, except for the baby. Okay, Lynx Kit had to have done something to make both of these elders not like her. I wonder what this poor little kitten did. And it's also like, both of the cats don't like her are older. I would say maybe she's like obnoxious or something, but her personality is quiet, so that makes no sense. I don't know, we'll have to just see how things go on. But Grackle Dapple is closest with Daisy Tooth, while Rebellious and Bloodthirsty is pretty chaotic, so it seems like they'd be a good mix. And, close with Ravenstar, which is good. Close with Larkspur Ghost, pretty mutual with everyone else except for Lynx Kit. But that's good to see that Grackle Dapple gets along with everyone. Storm Kit loves everyone. Especially Lynx Kit, that's good, the babies like each other. And he seems to like Daisy Tooth. Maybe Daisy Tooth is like this bloodthirsty cat, he's like, oh, Storm Kit's just a cute little quiet baby. Storm Kit's like, I don't want to be this quiet little baby, I want to be like Daisy Tooth. I want to be like, such a good fighter, and blah, blah, blah. And, Storm Kit just likes everyone. Ravenstar, Grackle Dapple, Bluegrass. Okay, Lynx Kit. Wow, Lynx Kit really likes Larkspur Ghost. And Grackle Dapple, which is interesting because Grackle Dapple does not like Lynx Kit. Bluegrass and Daisy Tooth kind of just neutral. Seems to be very comfortable and have a little bit of respect for Ravenstar, which is good. You should respect your leader, but overall closest with Larkspur Ghost. I feel like Lynx Kit's the kind of cat maybe she gets in other people's or other cats' space a lot. Because the only reason she would be close with a lonesome cat like Larkspur Ghost is if she forces her way into being with Larkspur Ghost. And that would also explain why Bluegrass and Grackle Dapple don't like her, because they're older. They don't want to have their space intruded on. But Lynx Kit isn't taking no for an answer. So maybe Lynx Kit just likes to, like, be the center of attention, like, be near everyone. Or maybe she just doesn't take cues very well and kind of just hangs out with cats regardless of how they feel. I don't know. Lynx Kit's interesting. Yeah. Oh my god. Annoying older cats. Yeah. That checks out. So, looks like Lynx Kit clearly has no filter. Let's see. Is staring off into space? Oh, Storm Kit, are you having a hard day, buddy? Well, you're oddly observant. Maybe you're observing something. Let's see. Grackle Dapple hopes their legacy will continue on after their death. Well, I'm sure it will. You're the founder of the clan. That's very important. Purrs as a cool breeze hits him. Well, yeah, it is getting colder out. It is fall. Wonders if she could borrow catnip from the other clans. Well, it's not good if we're low on catmen right before Leaf Fair. Really hope that's not the case. No, also our medicine cat is older. I hope we don't have any issues. Medicine cats. Guards camp. Good job, Larkspur Ghost. Gotta secure our territory, when the new guy's here. Playing with some fresh kill he just caught. Ravenstar, we're trying to save up for Leaf Fair. Don't do that. Silly cat. Okay, that reminds me though, we have to check who the other clans are. We have Grackle Clan. Seriously? Okay. Well, that's actually pretty funny. We also, who's Cunning, Amiable Meadow Clan, and Gracious Air Clan. Okay, well, let's do patrols. I'm just going to randomize it. Daisy Tooth and Ravenstar. Okay, going on patrol. The patrol comes across a bird that's occupied scratching at the ground for insects. The patrol catches the bird before it flies away. Well, good, Ravenstar. You made up for the prey that you wasted because you were playing with it. Let's see. Larkspur Ghost, I don't want to send you out alone because I don't want a cat to die on the first moon. So I'm going to send you out with Bluegrass to gather herbs together. During a patrol looking for herbs, Bluegrass notices that Larkspur Ghost seems more quiet than usual. When prompted, Larkspur Ghost slowly asks Bluegrass if Bluegrass could teach her more about the nature of StarClan. Let's proceed. Bluegrass eventually relents and begins teaching Larkspur Ghost more about StarClan and the nature of prophecies. Expecting boredom, Bluegrass is shocked when she sees wonder in Larkspur Ghost's face. The two spend the rest of the patrol pondering the nature of their ancestors together. Well, that's good. Larkspur Ghost, maybe she was trying to advise Bluegrass. It probably took a lot for her to open up to Bluegrass if she's a more lonesome cat. Maybe they got a little closer? Yeah? I don't know if they had that closeness before. But, good to see cats getting along. Let's time skip. Ravenstar woke up with a mild headache, trying to ignore the nagging pain. Well, that's not good. You have a headache. I don't like to see that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna look at all this. Yeah, I don't know. Wait. Lynxkit takes Stormkit out to look at the stars, explaining the constellations to him. Does that mean they have crushes on each other? That's so cute. Oh my god! I love it when kids have crushes on each other. I feel like it's, oh my god, it's the cutest thing ever. I just noticed that. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna look at the relationships tab very often. Maybe I might just skim through it. For now, let's take a look. I feel like, okay, when explaining something, Ravenstar is surprised that Stormkit understands. Well, Stormkit seems like a very solemn, understanding cat. Stormkit sees Ravenstar put something back where it belongs. Good job, Ravenstar. Looks like you're getting a little more responsible. Ravenstar chats with Lynxkit about her day. Well, that's nice of you, Ravenstar. Maybe because you're childish, you get along with kids pretty well. That makes sense. No relationships. No relationships. Nothing. Let's check out Bluegrass. Nothing. Okay. Didn't do a whole lot so far. Larkspur Ghost. Do I say that? Larkspur Ghost remembers how cute kits are because of time spent with Link's kit. That is absolutely adorable. Let's see. Oh yeah, those two love each other. That's really cute. Like, Link's kit, this little baby who like doesn't really understand anything, is like friends with this like serious, like tough deputy. That's really cute. I love that. Let's look at this. No relationships. Yeah, they seem pretty close though. So maybe from the journey to creating the clan, Larkspur Ghost is being helpful around camp. Well, that's good, and I'm glad that you noticed, Grackle Dapple. Ravenstar. Oh yeah, I remember. No, nothing happened. Larkspur Ghost is thankful for Bluegrass's patience. Maybe that was in reference to the patrol where they talked about StarClan. Maybe she's glad Bluegrass was patient with her. Let's see. So it's just like for Link's kit. Yeah, nothing new. Link's kit, leave me alone. Stop bothering me. That's what Bluegrass would say. Storm Kit being kind to one of Bluegrass's friends. Well, the friend, I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's not Link's kit. Storm Kit saves the funniest jokes for Bluegrass. Well, that's sweet of you, Storm Kit. Oh yeah, I already saw that. Grackle Dapple didn't get the joke Bluegrass was telling. Was it Storm Kit's joke? I don't know. Daisy Tooth. Nothing new. Okay, let's move on. Aw, you really like Link's kit. Link's kit brings Daisy Tooth herbs from the medicine cat den for a headache. Looks like a lot of cats are getting headaches this year. Link's kit says she hopes Daisy Tooth has a nice day. I feel like Link's kit likes to take care of other cats, so maybe she would be a good medicine cat. Because I know even though she's quiet, she seems like a very, outgoing little kitten. She seems to, be really interested in the older cats, how they're doing. Which is good. I like that. She's full of personality. Grackle Dapple is taken aback by the cruel things Daisy Tooth is saying to them. Well, Daisy Tooth? What are you saying to Grackle Dapple? Maybe he was thinking Grackle Dapple was like, I don't know, Grackle Dapple seems very like judgy, I don't know. Okay, what do you think of Larkspur Ghost? Nothing? Nothing? Well, I already saw Grackle Dapple, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know why you would be rude to Grackle Dapple. It's not very nice, Daisy Tooth. Don't do that. Grackle Dapple, of course, doesn't like Daisy Tooth. Didn't get the joke Bluegrass was telling. Well, at least you guys don't have any dislike for each other. That's good. Notices, yeah, we already saw that. Grackle Dapple seems to really observe what's going on around her. Or them. Sorry, my mistake. They seem to really observe what's going on around them. Yes, of course, this little crush. It's so cute. Yes, we saw this. Nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing. Yeah, some things I already saw. Of course, this little crush, adorable. Feeling a bit ill. Well, that is not good. With Leaf Bear coming up, and apparently don't have much catmint either, so hope things are okay. It's extra fluffy today. That's very cute. Is feeling nervous. Well, that's not good. Let's look at your relationships. I don't know why I was clicking there. Okay. Very, observing other cats' actions. Oh, by the cruel things Daisy Tooth is saying to them. Maybe the cruel things are accurate, and that's why Grackle Dapple is nervous. Did Grackle Dapple do something? I have to keep an eye on them. Daisy Tooth is also feeling anxious. Nervous and anxious. Maybe something went on between these two. Definitely gotta keep an eye on that. Saw a kitty pet rolling around in a two-leg garden. Ooh, that just gave me an idea. What if Bluegrass was looking for herbs in two-leg place, like a two-leg garden? That would be a good idea. Is talking to herself. Well, I mean, you are lonesome. So, I don't know. Daydreams about being a warrior in Lion Clan. Interesting. well, let's do patrols, and then I think that'll be it for this video. Daisy Tooth and Bluegrass can go out together. During a patrol looking for herbs, Bluegrass notices Daisy Tooth seems more quiet than usual. When prompted, Daisy Tooth slowly asks if Bluegrass could teach him more about the nature of StarClan. Okay. Bluegrass relents, teaches Daisy Tooth about StarClan and prophecies, and Bluegrass is shocked when she sees wonder in Daisy Tooth's face. The two spend the rest of the afternoon pondering the nature of their ancestors together. Well, that's really cool. I didn't know that Daisy Tooth was interested in that. Maybe him and Larkspur Ghost should talk about it more. They both seem pretty interested in that. And, oh, a loner offering healing in exchange for shelter. I think I'm going to proceed because Bluegrass is pretty old, so let's go ahead. The loner politely declines the patrolman trinket. I really like that name, actually. Let's look at who we missed. Well, that is a very big scar. Wondering about those new cats. Bloodthirsty! You know, maybe we dodged a bullet there, actually. Maybe I'm actually glad that we didn't take him in. Maybe he heard, like, about how the clan, like, takes care of each other, and he was like, no, I just want to stay outside and be evil. I don't know. Ravenstar's headache is gone, but he got white cough. Okay. Well, that's too bad. I'm sorry, buddy. I think this is going to be it because this video is getting pretty long. But thank you so much for watching, and I will have episode 2 out as soon as I finish editing this one. As soon as I finish editing and recording. I really hope you guys enjoyed my first video, and I am actually pretty excited to start making more. Bye everyone!